crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome back to Tales from the Cryptomancer. I wanted to start this video by talking a little bit about some of the summoner challenges for new players in the game right now. As a new player in the game, I'm kind of experiencing this myself. We don't have Untamed packs to open. Chaos Legion packs are 2 months out from being opened. And we're at a spot where new players really can't access summoners easily, other than renting. And let's talk about renting. Let's look at summoners right here. If I wanted to look at Mylor. Let's see if we can find Mylor here. I mean, if I wanted to buy Mylor to use, it's about $65 US, or renting him is going to be probably about 30 DEC a day. So not necessarily cheap, but also look at if I wanted to get a leveled Mylor, let's say just a level 3 to rent. It's going to be, the lowest cost is going to be what, like 200 DEC per day rental, or to rent to buy Mylor at level 3. I'm looking at $610. Yikes, not fun. So why am I looking at level 3 as an example? Well, if I look at Mylor stats, at level 3 or even at level 4, he's going to allow me to use common, which are the white circles here, at level 5 for a card level, or level 4, depending on if he's level 4 or 3 himself. And also allow me to use rares and epics and legendaries at different levels. And you might be asking, well, why is that important? Why does that matter? Well, as you climb the league levels and you get into high tier silver and gold, you start to run into cards that have abilities unlocked that you just don't really have a chance to compete with once they're unlocked. For example, let me just pick fire here. Let's look at Pit Ogre, right? So the Pit Ogre at level 4 unlocks the ability Enraged. Not only does it unlock the ability Enraged, he gets an extra attack value, he gets an extra speed, he gets an extra health. So if my Pit Ogre is going against, at level 1, is going against an opponent at level 4 with a summoner that can use a level 4 Pit Ogre, I'm dealing with an Enraged monster that has more attack, more speed, more hit points, and I'm at a disadvantage, right? So, how do we, as a new player, get access to summoners that can take advantage of card levels? Well, let me take a step back and let's talk about the leagues themselves, right? So if I go into battle and I look at the leagues, for example, in Silver League, you'll notice that as a summoner, I have limits on what I can do. So summoner level limits. The max level of a common card that a summoner can summon in Silver is 5, right? That's a little bit of a tongue twister, but level 5 for common, level 4 for rare, and level 3 for epic, and 2 for legendary. At Gold, it goes up to 8 for common, 6 for rare, 5 for epic, and 3 for legendary. Okay, well, let's see what that means. Let's go back to Mylor and let's take a look at silver level Mylor. So at silver level, again, card level 5, he'd be level 4. If we go to the marketplace right now, let's just see what we can buy for summoners on the market. Card sales, here we go. Let's just look at the top 2 rows here, right? So we have the lowest price summoner is Vera, and the highest in the top 2 rows is now Kretch. When I wrote the blog post, he was a little bit cheaper, but now he's $8. Okay, so if we look at Vera, the water summoner, for her to summon level 5 commons, she would need to get to level 4, which takes 25 cards or 25 BCXs, right? So if I look at that on the market, 25 times roughly, $3.70 to $4, it's $100 to get her to level 4 to be able to take advantage of just water summoner splinters, right? So water splinters in the league battles. If I wanted to use fire, like here, we'd be looking at, again, 25 cards of quid here. You know, it's going to be another $100. So if you read the blog, and I'll link it here in the video description, the long and short of it is really the best bargain in my mind for summoners right now is Kretch. And why is Kretch the best bargain? Well, one, he's an epic summoner, right? If you look at these other summoners here at the top row, you know, Elder Kala is rare, Vera rare, Quid rare, Wizard rare, Drake rare. All these summoners are rare. And why does that make a difference? Well, it makes a difference because if I pick any of these summoners on the rare side, it's going to take 25 cards to get them to be able to use the max level, common, or other monsters in the silver level. With Kretch being an epic summoner, it's only going to take him to get to level 3 to be able to use max level 5 common splinters. That's 10 cards to get him to level 3. Well, 10 cards times $8 a card, that's $80. That's definitely cheaper than 100 if I do my math, and yeah, that's pretty basic math, right? So right there, Kretch wins on math alone. But what also is the advantage of Kretch as a summoner? Well, yes, he doesn't have any benefits necessarily. He doesn't now allow snare or reduce shields or anything like that, but he does allow you to bring in leveled monsters into Silver and Gold League very affordably. And not only that, but he is a dragon summoner, which means if my top decks are Earth, Fire, and Water, I don't have to buy 3 different summoners and level them to level 4, for example, if they're rare summoners. I can bring in Kretch and choose the Splinter type that I would like to use for that battle. So right there, I mean, that's the long and short of it. I mean, right now on the market, in the current state of the game, with no Untamed packs being readily available, Chaos Legion 2 months out, if you want to climb silver and be competitive in gold and higher, Kretch is the crutch investment, right, for summoners right now. He is the best bang for your buck. And what I would say is take a look at my blog on splintertalk.io. It goes in all the details and specifics, but that is really the recommendation I would have for anyone playing that's new to the game. You know, either buy Kretch or rent him at level 3, and you'll have good success. All right. With that being said, everyone, thanks for your time. Hope you're enjoying Splinterlands. Do leave a like. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe and turn on notifications. It helps the channel out. And leave a comment below. Definitely would like to interact with you and answer any questions you might have, and leave some suggestions for future content you'd like to see. Thanks, everyone. Until next time, keep stacking those stats.